All right, I am here doing some systems of equations. We're doing 3 different methods all in one shot. So now you can see that I'm going to do probably 2-part. For this is going to be one on the graphing, which is going to be this video right now. You can find these in my playlist in the systems of equations graphing section of both YouWantAlgebra on YouTube as well as TikTok. And you can also find me on Instagram, the same name. And then we're going to do a part 2, which is going to be the substitution and elimination method. All right, so these are not in our good form for graphing. So we're not in y equals mx plus b form or slope-intercept form. So I am going to rearrange this to start. I want to get x away from the y. So we're going to subtract it on both sides, keeping it in the normal setup. So this is going to be this canceled out. You're going to be left with 2y. And then we want to keep this so that it's mx plus b. So I'm going to put it like this. Now I want to divide by 2. I got to do that with everything so I can get the y by itself. And when I do that, the 2's will be now wiped out to be 1 in front of y. So we're just going to have y is equal to, now we don't have a number here, so that means that it is -1. So we're going to have -1/2 x. And then 4 divided by 2 is +2. That's where we start right here with this +2. And then we're going to use the rise, in this case a -1, over our run, which is the 2. So let's start with graphing that part. So we're going to start at +2 on the y-axis, which is right here. And then we're going to rise -1, which is actually a fall. And then we're going to go right 2. And we're going to keep going. Down 1, right 2. If I go any more, I'm going to be off of this graph. So I'm going to go back up here to the original. I'm going to do up 1, but go left 2. Up 1, left 2. Any more will get me off this graph. So now I'm just going to connect all of these points right here. Arrows at the ends of both of them. And now that's line 1 taken care of. Now we're going to do line 2. We're going to do the same situation. So we are going to subtract 2x on both sides, get that x over to the other side, get this in y equals mx plus b. Left with 4y here, -2x plus 8. And then we want to divide all things by that 4 to get rid of it. Now when I do that, the 4's wipe out, leaving me with 1y. The -2 over 4 is going to reduce down to -1/2. That's going to be x. And then 8 divided by 4 is a +2. Now, if you notice, they are both the exact same thing. So what is going to happen is there isn't going to be a second line because it's going to the other one that I just did will sit on top of that one. So this is what it looks like when you have an infinite solution set. So this is infinite. And when we look at doing the substitution method, you're going to see how I do that and how it will look in part 2.